I actually thought it was a really good week for our program. It was really nice to be back at home on our home turf, playing under the lights and with our own fans in the stands. So it was a really great atmosphere for us. They were two different games in certain ways, and I think each game we learned something new about ourselves, not just something that we've done well, but also something to improve on. So again, it's a process. We're trying to improve game by game. I just thought we played well. We played against two different formations, so we had to adjust within the moment. We had to find different ways to create scoring opportunities, and we have a bunch of different people scoring for us right now, which is always a positive. We're getting a lot of experience. A lot of players are getting minutes right now, and a lot of people are coming off the bench and playing very, very, very well. So it's really just supporting the idea that we have depth in all of our positions and that we have a good roster of players ready to move forward. Saturday, I thought it was an amazing atmosphere. We had a ton of families that came into town for the game. It was quite a bit hotter than we were adjusted to. So I think that threw kind of a wrench in our plans, but it's the same thing. We were able to utilize our depth and create a ton of scoring opportunities. The only thing we want to take away from it is now finishing, because it was quality opportunities that we created and we only scored 3 on Saturday, and I thought we could have done better with that. But overall, I'm really proud of the way that they've come together. They've, done new things every single game.
Coming away from both those games with wins and shutouts, I would say it's mostly positives. We were looking at having everyone on the field, everyone contributing, and that's always really great to see that it's a full team effort. And, everyone really just was focused and really on their game, and just being able to say that that was a joint team effort was fantastic. And, this year I think we have a great group of girls all around. Everyone's performing to what they need to be doing, everyone's supporting everybody else on and off the field, and I think that makes a really big difference in our success on the field. We're able to be there for each other, and I think that it really all comes together when we're playing. So I definitely attribute our culture on and off the field to our ability to be successful when we have those kinds of games. Being on the road is definitely a different feel. It's a different environment. We have to be able to mentally check in, when we're on the bus, once we get to the field and everything. And, I think we always train and have certain things focused at practice, but, our coach always really makes a point that we just should be playing our own game. And, the games might be a little more tough here or there, but overall, the message is that we should be focusing on what we know how to do and performing the way we know how to perform. And when we do that, it just comes together so well. And I think that's been evident in our last few games, and that's been our primary focus. So I think if we just keep doing that, everyone knows what's expected of them, and we're going to have the success doing it that way. So.
I'll be honest, I only look one game ahead, honestly. So really definitely looking for the Ohio Northern game. I know their coach pretty well, and he's done a phenomenal job with their program over the course of his tenure there, which has been a long time. He has phenomenal players in his program. He does a really good job. He's always taking them to the NCAA tournament. So it's definitely going to be a huge challenge for us. Again, we're really just looking to play our game and see if what we've been working on and what our players have been doing is still successful against the best of the best, which is why we schedule teams like Ohio Northern. So really just looking to settle in, still continue to create scoring opportunities, maybe finish a few extras, and we're really focusing on the shutouts. We want to keep the ball out of the back of our net. So those are really the main focuses for this week. I just want us to play well. That's what I keep telling our team, is if we play well, regardless of results, then we're going to be fine going forward, even though we obviously always want to win. So just those kind of things. I haven't looked too far into Allegheny. I know that, I've played them in the past when I coached at Oberlin, and they're always very, very hardworking, very organized. They have a good conference, so we'll prepare for that once we get through Wednesday. But I think same thing is just continuing to look at what works for us and what we need to tweak about our own program.